time for me to go back into the virtual world. It's about time I had a rematch with that Duelbot who defeated my Rainbow Neos deck with vampires. It's the only way to get information about the Sinister One. So, here we go!
Richician.
Alright, I made it in. There it is. Hey! Cybernetic scumbag!
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Dark Richician, have you come back for more punishment?
Please, you got lucky last time when you defeated Rainbow Neos with your vampires. Well, I'm back for a rematch, and more importantly, I'm here to get information out of you about the Sinister One. And if I win this duel, which I'm determined to, you will give me the information I need.
Your demands amuse me, or at least they would if I had any human emotion. But so be it. That is my purpose, to duel and defeat anyone in my path. I will agree to your demands. Just to entertain you before I send you to cybernetic oblivion. Let's duel.
Although I have my Dark Magician deck, and I could use it, I think I'll use Rainbow Neos again. Let's duel.
As the returning champion, I'll make you go first.
Damn it, I need to go second with this deck. But it's fine, I can make this work. I'll start things off by normal summoning my Vision Hero Vion. And then I'll activate his effect to send a hero from my deck to the graveyard. I send my Elemental Hero Shadow Mist to the graveyard, which will trigger Shadow Mist's effect to add another hero from my deck to my hand, except itself. I choose my Liquid Soldier. Now I activate Vision Hero Vion's other effect, banishing the Shadow Mist from my graveyard to add a Polymerization from my deck to my hand. The Polymerization won't be in my hand for long because I'm gonna activate it. And fuse Vision Hero Vion with Liquid Soldier in my hand to form Elemental Hero Sunrise! Now, I activate Liquid Soldier's effect from Beyond the Grave and chain Sunrise to add Miracle Fusion from my deck to my hand. So I add Miracle Fusion to my hand, and now for Liquid Soldier's effect. I'll discard this card. And I think that will do for now.
My turn. Draw. And I activate the spell card, Foolish Burial. With it, I can send a monster from my deck to the graveyard. I'm gonna send my Vampire Sorcerer to the graveyard, and then immediately banish it to activate its special ability, allowing me to summon a high-level vampire with no tributes. So I summon my shadow vampire. And then, with the effect of my all-powerful shadow vampire, I can special summon another vampire from my deck. Such as my personal favourite, Vampire Lord. Now, my Vampire Lord, attack his elemental hero Sunrise.
I don't know what the hell you're thinking attacking with that, but regardless, I'm going to use the effect of Elemental Hero's Spirit of Neos. He can't be destroyed by battle this turn, and I get to add a card from my deck to my hand that mentions an Elemental Hero's name. Like this, my Neos Fusion spell.
It makes no difference to me. I activate the effect of Vampire Foreline and special summon her. Then I'll use her effect. I pay 1,000 of my life points to increase Vampire Lord's attack points by 1,000. Now, my Vampire Lord, incinerate his Sunrise.
No! Sunrise!
I activate Vampire Lord's effect and make you send a trap card from your deck to the graveyard. Now in my main phase 2, using Vampire Lord and Shadow Vampire, I construct the overlay network and exceed summon Crimson Knight Vampire Bran. Now I activate Bran's effect and take your Liquid Soldier and special summon it to my side of the field, just so you don't get any funny ideas on your next turn. With that I end my turn.
Alright, my move. First, I'll use Elemental Hero's Spirit of Neos as an other effect. By returning him to my deck, I get to special summon a normal Elemental Hero monster from my deck. I special summon Elemental Hero Neos. Then I play Polymerization. Fusing together my Elemental Hero Neos and my Rainbow Dragon in order to fusion summon Rainbow Neos. But why settle for one when I can have two? I play Neos Fusion. Fusing another Elemental Hero Neos and Rainbow Dragon from my deck. I send them to the graveyard, like so. Come on out, Rainbow Neos number 2. Now you have two powerful fusion monsters to deal with. A normal summon Keeper of Dragon Magic. But I'm not going to use his effect. Instead, I'm going to activate Rainbow Neos' first effect by sending a monster I control to the graveyard. All of the monsters you have on the field go back to your deck.
What? No, that leaves me completely defenseless.
Yeah, you are. Looks like this was easier than I thought. Now, my two Rainbow Neoses, attack his life points directly and finish him off. Double Rainbow Flare Stream! What the hell? Why do you look like me? What's going on here?
Unlike the other Duelbots that Dr. Longnos created, I am a Duelbot like no other. He designed me to basically have your likeness, shall we say. There was a plan for me to defeat you and take your place in the real world and give you a bad name, serving him and the Sinister One. After all, who better to destroy the real Dark Richician than me?
So what? You already lost the duel. Your life points are gone. Now you must give me that information.
Are you sure about that?
What? What's going on? Why did your life points rise from 0 back to 8,000?
I gave myself an extra life. You see, us Duelbots have a power core. If ever we're defeated, that core's power gets completely drained and the Duelbot is shut down. However, I took an additional power core. After you defeated Dr. Longnose, his factory was shut down and all the other Duelbots were scrapped, thanks to the administrators of this world. Now I'm the only one left, and I will continue to serve Dr. Longnose even though he's gone, and of course the Sinister One. And also, I have an additional deck. My vampires, you might say, were my fun deck. Now I'm going to show you my real deck. And of course, I'm giving myself another starting hand in addition to my current hand, shall we say.
That's a thought. Could this Duelbot be an early model of that cyborg that attacked me, like, a few months ago? I don't even know. You're a dirty, stinking cheater. Well, I'm gonna put an end to your cheating ways. You still have to get past 2 copies of Rainbow Neos.
We'll see about that. Perfect, but before I activate this card, I'll activate a field spell. Magician's Salvation, and I'll set Eternal Soul from my deck.
Magician's Salvation? Wait, you're using my Dark Magician deck?
That's right, but this deck is more than just a copy of yours. Next I activate the spell card, Red Eyes Fusion.
Red Eyes Fusion? Wait, no! That can only mean one thing!
That's right. I send from my deck to the graveyard and fuse together Dark Magician and Red Eyes Black Dragon in order to form my all-powerful Red Eyes Dark Dragoon!
No, not him. You slime ball. How dare you summon my most hated card in the game? If you're really trying to be me, you should know full well that I would never play that card. Not in a million years.
Unlike you, I don't share your stupid sense of dueling honor, and I won't hesitate to use powerful cards like Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. And speaking of Dragoon, I activate his special ability and destroy one of your Rainbow Neoses.
Oh, no you don't! I banish Neos Fusion from my graveyard to protect him from being destroyed.
Your resistance is futile. Don't forget, because I used 2 normal monsters, I can activate this effect twice this turn. I activate Dragoon's effect again to destroy Rainbow Neos.
Oh, that hurt. No. At least I still have one.
We'll see how that lasts. Now, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, attack Elemental Hero Neos!
Whoa. My dual disc is sparking. Did that attack break it?
Let's see if you can continue. I set 1 card face down and end my turn.
My move. I can't draw a card. This dual disc got damaged. The deck's fused with it. And so is the graveyard.
Well. Even I didn't anticipate this. It looks to me like you have no choice but to surrender to me.
Don't be so sure about that. I kinda suspected something like this might happen, which is why I have a spare one. Also compliments to that factory being shut down. Yeah, the administrators took all of the dual discs that those Duelbots had and gave one to me. Looks like this duel will continue after all, and I'm gonna use my Dark Magician deck just to really see who the true master of the Dark Magician really is. And I'm determined to make that me and get that information. And I think I'll also add my starting hand to my current one, seeing as we're bending the rules a little bit here.
It makes no difference to me. I have the all-powerful Red Eyes Dark Dragoon on my side. You cannot stop me!
I know the odds are against me. You may have Dragoon, and I may have 2,900 life points left, but I won't give up. My move!
Well, I know you're going to attack Dragoon with your Rainbow Neo so you can freely activate stuff, so I activate the trap card Fiendish Chain! Now Rainbow Neos can't attack or activate his effects.
Damn you! No problem, I play Polymerization!
Not so fast. I activate Dragoon's other effects, discarding a card to negate your polymerization and destroy it.
You can only do that once per turn though, so I play another Polymerization. And I'll fuse together my Dark Magician and my Buster Blader in order to bring forth my Dark Paladin. Dark Paladin receives 500 attack points for every dragon on the field and in our graveyards. And since you have Red Eyes Black Dragon in your graveyard, while I have Rainbow Dragon, 2 of it, plus Keeper of Dragon Magic in my graveyard, Dark Paladin gains 2,000 attack points, making him more than a match for your Dragoon. Now, Dark Paladin, do us all a favour and rid the field of his Red Eyes Dark Dragoon!
Curse you!
You may look like me, but unless you have a Legacy Dark Magician deck, you're nothing but a cheap copy. I set a card face down and end my turn.
This copy will destroy you. At the end of your turn, I'll activate Eternal Soul and use it to bring the Dark Magician in my graveyard back. in defense mode. Now it's my turn. I set 2 cards face down. And that will do for now.
At the end of your turn, I activate my Eternal Soul and use it to bring Dark Magician back to the field. Come on out, old friend. Now, my move. And I summon my Strike Ninja. Battle phase. Dark Magician. Attack the other Dark Magician. Dark Magic Attack.
Not so fast. I activate another trap card. Mirror Force. Reflecting your attacks right back at you.
No! I don't even have enough darks to use Strike Ninja's effect. Since the Rainbow Neo's graveyard can't be accessed. Ugh. It's fine, but my Dark Magician still stands due to him being unaffected by your card effects, so I continue that attack.
That's futile. At the end of your turn, I'll use Eternal Soul to bring Dark Magician back to the field. Now it's my turn again. Nothing in my hand helps, except for this card. Card Destruction. Now we must both discard our entire hands and draw the same number of cards.
No, I needed 2 of those cards.
I place 2 more cards face down. Then in my 1 remaining space, I play Card of Sanctity. So now we must both draw from our decks until we each have 6 cards in our hands. Now I set 1 more card face down, filling up my back row, and end my turn.
You shouldn't have set all of that back row. At the end of your turn, I'll use the other effect of Eternal Soul and add a Dark Magic Attack from my deck to my hand. Now, my move. And I immediately activate Dark Magic Attack. Say goodbye to your back row and your Dark Magician.
Not so fast. I chain a trap called Dark Bribe. Your Dark Magic Attack is negated, but you get to draw a card.
So much for that. I activate the field spell, Magical Citadel of Endymion. Next, I'll sacrifice my Dark Magician in order to summon an upgraded version of him, my Dark Eradicator Warlock. Now, every time a normal spell is activated, you get inflicted 1,000 points of damage. But before I do anything with him, I'll summon my Elemental Hero Prisma and activate his special ability. I reveal to you my Dark Magician the Dragon Knight and send the Dark Magician from my deck to the graveyard so that Prisma can copy his name. But I'm still not done. I also play Knight's Title and I'll tribute the Dark Magician. in order to summon forth my Dark Magician Knight. Since I played a normal spell, you get inflicted 1,000 points of damage, and then due to the effect of Dark Magician Knight, I'll use him to destroy Eternal Soul.
No! How could you have done this so easily?
I'm just getting started with this comeback. Next I play Spell Power Grasp, putting a spell counter on my Citadel, and then adding another copy of Spell Power Grasp from my deck to my hand. Hey, how about some more pain? I play Spellbook of Secrets, allowing me to add a spellbook card from my deck to my hand, like Spellbook Magician of Prophecy, for instance.
My life points are still higher than yours. And also, I'm going to use the effect of Magicaribo. By discarding him, when I take damage, I get to special summon Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl from my deck or graveyard. I special summon another Dark Magician from my deck.
Doesn't matter, I'll then use Eternal Soul again to bring my Dark Magician back from the graveyard. But I'm gonna send him away temporarily with my Magical Dimension. Now I sacrifice my Dark Magician in order to special summon my High Priestess of Prophecy. And now, due to the secondary effect of Magical Dimension, I will destroy your Dark Magician.
I don't think so. I activate another Eternal Soul, making him immune from your Magical Dimension. And then, just like you, I'll add a Dark Magic attack to my hand.
I won't give you a chance to use it. I activate my High Priestess's effect. By banishing a spellbook spell from my graveyard, I get to destroy one card on the field. Eternal Soul.
Curse you! An Eternal Soul destroys my Dark Magician. But since it was a trap effect, I get to special summon this in defense mode. And since a spellcaster was destroyed, I get to add Magicaribo back to my hand.
You're really trying to make this hard for me, aren't you? Right, now I overlay Dark Magician Knight and High Priestess to Xyz summon number 11, Big Eye. Now I'll activate Big Eye's effect, detaching a material to take control of your Magician of Dark Illusion. Now your life points are wide open. Dark Eradicator Warlock, attack his life points directly.
Not so fast. I play another trap card. Quaking Mirror Force. Your face-up attack mode monsters are flipped face down and can never change their battle positions.
Oh, for God's sake. Alright, I end my turn.
Looks like it's my turn again. And I summon my Magician's Ward to the field and use his effect to fetch this. My Dark Magical Circle, which I'll then activate right away. Let's see what 3 cards I have on top. I add Secrets of Dark Magic to my hand and keep the order of the other 2. And then I'll use Secrets of Dark Magic. And I'm going to fuse together Dark Magician Girl and Dark Magician of Chaos in order to fusion summon the Dark Magician.
You just played a spell card, and since I have control of Magician of Dark Illusion, I'll use his effect to bring my Dark Magician back from the graveyard in defense mode.
It makes no difference to me thanks to my remaining face-down card, Diffusion Wave Motion. Now I give up 1,000 life points in order for my Dark Magicians to attack every single one of your monsters, and then I'll use his effect to draw a card. I could set this right now, but there's no point. Now, Dark Magicians, destroy every single one of his monsters.
No, I'm defenseless. But luckily, I get to add this from my graveyard back to my hand. Magicaribo. Yes, you discarded my one earlier with card destruction. Thanks for that.
It makes no difference to me. Now, luckily for you, because I use Diffusion Wave Motion, none of my other monsters can attack. So, I'll conclude my turn by setting one card face down. Make your move, human.
In your end phase, I'll use Eternal Soul to res Dark Magician. Now, my move. First, I'll activate Spell Power Grasp and use it to add another one from my deck to my hand, and put 2 spell counters on Citadel. Then I summon Spellbook Magician of Prophecy and use his effect to fetch another copy of Spellbook of Secrets. I'll activate Secrets and use it to fetch this, my Spellbook of Knowledge. I activate Spellbook of Knowledge, sending Blue Boy to the graveyard to draw 2 cards.
You played a spell card in the presence of the Dark Magicians, so I draw an additional card.
I place a card face down on the field. Then I'll activate my own copy of Card of Sanctity. You know the drill. We must both draw from our decks until we each have 6 cards in our hands. Now, I remove 6 counters from my magical citadel in order to special summon Endymion, the Master Magician. And if he's special summoned this way, I get to add a spell from my graveyard back to my hand. And I choose Card of Sanctity again. Now, I'm going to set the pendulum scale of Dragon Pit Magician and Dragon Pulse Magician. Now I can pendulum summon monsters whose levels are 2 up to 7. And I pendulum summon these monsters, Gagaga Magician and Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Now that that's over with, I'll reactivate Card of Sanctity and draw 5 more cards. But since your hand is full, you don't get any others. I activate Gagaga Magician's effect and change him into a level 7 monster. Then, using Dark Magician and Gagaga Magician, I construct the overlay network to Xyz summon Mecha Phantom Beast Draco Sack. I activate Draco Sack's effect, detaching a material to special summon 2 Mecha Phantom Beast tokens. I activate Draco Sack's other effect, attributing a token to destroy Dark Magical Circle. Now I activate Endymion's effect. By discarding a spell, I get to destroy a card on the field, and I choose the Dark Magicians.
I hate that you destroyed my circle, but due to the effect of Dark Magicians, I can now special summon these from the graveyard. Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl. And then, due to the effect of Magician's Salvation, I'll use it to special summon my other Dark Magician from the graveyard.
Now I activate the other effect of Soul Servant Engrave. I banish it to draw 2 cards, seeing as Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl are both present on the field. Now I activate the spell card, the Pillager. The Pillager lets me look at your hand and steal a card from it. Well, looks like since Dark Magic Attack is in your hand, I'll take that card. I use Eternal Soul to once again bring Dark Magician back to the field. And now that he's in play, I'll play Dark Magic Attack and wipe out what's left of your back row.
My face down card was my 3rd and final Eternal Soul. You will pay for this, human.
We'll see who pays. Time to coordinate my attacks. Dark Magician, take out one of his Dark Magicians. Endymion, attack his Dark Magician Girl, and Odd-Eye's Pendulum Dragon, attack Magician's Rod. Now for main phase 2, and even though you're probably going to drop Gamma Seal on this, I'll overlay Dark Magician and Endymion to Xyz summon Red Eye's Flare Metal Dragon. Now I set a card face down in my 1 remaining open space and end my turn.
I will not be beaten by you. And you're absolutely right. I'm going to tribute your Red Eye's Flare Metal Dragon for Gamma Seal. Next I'll play Polymerization. I fuse Dark Magician with Mana Dragon Zernitron in order to fusion summon this Red Eye's Dark Dragoon.
What? No way! Another one?
That's right. Did you really think I would only play just one? And now I'm going to use it right away. I activate Dragoon's effect and destroy your Odd-Eye's Pendulum Dragon. Once I've done that and attacked any one of your monsters, you're finished.
Don't be so sure. I play the trap card Solemn Strike. By paying 1500 life points, I negate Dragoon's effect.
You must be desperate if you have to pay your life points to hold on. I change Dark Magician to attack mode. Now Dark Magician, destroy his token, and Red Eye's Dark Dragoon, take down Gamma Seal.
I activate Magikaribo's effect.
I won't let you. I activate Dragoon's effect, discarding my Magikaribo to negate yours. And now to take care of your pesky Draco Sack, since there's no tokens left on the field, activate 1,000 knives for destroying your Draco sack.
Oh. Damn it.
And with that, I end my turn. But it's hopeless, Richician. Just give up. I may have no cards in my hand, but you'll never get past my Dragoon.
The odds may not be in my favour. I may have only 600 life points left, but I won't give up. I need that information. Plus, you have nothing in hand, so I have one more chance to defeat you. And unlike you Duelbots, I have a belief in the heart of the cards, and I know it will come through for me. First, since your turn is over, I'll use Eternal Soul to once again bring back my Dark Magician. Alright, old friend, let's finish this. Heart of the cards, guide me. This will do it. Dark Magician, attack Red Eye's Dark Dragoon. Dark Magic attack!
Have you lost your mind? Has the pressure gotten to you after that cliché speech? Have you just given up? Wait.
Unless I have this, my apprentice illusion magician. By sending her to the graveyard, it gives one of my dark spellcasters 2,000 attack and defense points during damage calculation. This is the perfect way to help my favourite card overcome my most hated. Now, Dark Magician, continue your attack, destroy his Dragoon, and wipe out this Duelbot's life points. Dark Magic, attack! It's over. I've won. You have no more extra lives, because this isn't a video game. Now, give me a name. Who is the sinister one? Tell me! I don't believe this. Circuits are fried. Both power cores have lost power and he's completely shut down. I went through all this for nothing. Well, at least all of Dr. Longnoz's Duelbots have been taken out. But I'm no close to finding out any more information about the sinister one. Well, I guess I'd better get back to the real world and figure it out. Right, computer, pull me out. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Richician YouTube channel.